Welcome, gentlemen, to This Week at Bungie. Ha 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 ha, it's here. Let's go. This week at Bungie, we are heading to the lab. Tomorrow we are kicking off our first Trials labs. These experimental weekends will allow us to test our targeted changes to the game mode and collect data and feedback on what works and what should remain an abomination of science. In keeping with our Trials revamp this season, we are sticking to our test and learn mindset, not only with labs, but also with matchmaking, rewards, and other quality of life improvements. This week, the normal Trials of Osiris playlist is replaced with the Trials Labs Capture Zone. This new mode is still elimination with the following changes. 30 seconds after the round starts, a capture zone is enabled. Players can capture the zone to win the round, or just eliminate the others, just like normal. The capture zone has a waypoint from round start, including a countdown timer, so everyone will know exactly when and where it will be. The capture zone starts at the middle of the map in the first round and changes location each round. The team who just lost gets the advantage spawn location. What? Okay. The 30 seconds I'm not against. Nor eliminating. But this, so everyone's just gonna go to where the flag is what it seems like. But just saying. Are you flawless? We tried something new for Trials this past weekend, something that has been requested in feedback ever since Trials launched back in D1. I don't remember anyone asking for this, but whatever. We tested out separating off flawless players and their fire teams from players who hadn't yet gone flawless that week. Before we discuss what to expect this week and in the future, we'd like to talk about the goals we have in matchmaking and Trials and the key points for our first two. One of the main changes we made to Trials with this season is allow solo and duo players to queue up. This had two main benefits: allowed players a low barrier of entry and expectation to try the mode out, and more importantly, increase the population enough that fire teams of mid-skilled players landed more wins than if they only matched against other mid-skilled or high-skilled teams. Solo players are key to the entire system working. For example, if our first week a whopping 54% were full fire teams versus solos and duos, cut to this week there was only 45 were fire teams versus solos and duos. A pretty sharp drop. Yeah, there's a lot of solos and duos I was noticing. To get enough solo players in, we need to offer rewards that are good enough in matchmaking that feels reasonable regardless of skill level. Right now, we have engrams that you can grind for, as well as attractive 7-win rewards, but only if you win. Keep solo players playing. We learned a lot from the first 2 weeks of solo matchmaking. Week 1, solo wins 23% of games. Blowouts, 5-0 game losses, 38% of games. That's not that bad. The wins, that's pretty bad. But and then week 2, solo wins 36% of the games, and then blowouts, 5-0 losses, 29% of games. That's not bad. Just saying. This feels a lot better for solo players, but obviously it had some side effects of fire teams of mid to high skill. Long term, we were looking to keep the solo win rate above 30% and solo fire team blowouts under 33%. Okay, well, you did succeed in that, but you also got to understand that you're kind of screwing over the people who really want to farm or just carry people to get their own flawless. Just saying. Keep game quality high. Make sure more matches feel competitive, especially at 7 wins. We've talked about blowouts as one of looking for competitive matches. We also consider 5-1 matches as non-competitive. The sweet spot is really between 5-2 and 5-4. Those matches tend to feel good when playing, even if you end up losing. That's not true. I hate being 5-2'd and 5-3'd and 5. Nobody likes that. In week 1, we saw 60% of matches end at either 5-0 or 5-1. In week 2, the number of non-competitive matches dropped to 52%. A nice improvement, but we'd like to see this number drop off to 30% to 40% over the long term. Keep matchmaking time slow. One of our biggest goals is to keep matchmaking times low while still getting matches with good connections and a competitive outcome. We always keep an eye on matchmaking times whenever we take serious changes to the matchmaking landscape. So far, the only thing I care about matchmaking is if they get rid of flawless matchmaking. We had just over 700k players this weekend, only 50k fewer players from week 1. This is higher than expected given a normal drop-off after launch combined with Distant Shore being a less popular map. Plus, we had 253k players go flawless. Games were 10% longer, mostly due to the more competitive games. I actually don't think that. I think they were probably longer, 10% longer, because that's a bigger map. Just simply that. Things that didn't work. Please talk about flawless matchmaking. We saw 34% less matches played overall, and the number of matches post flawless dropped by 40%, 45%. Probably because nobody likes flawless-based matchmaking. The only people who do like flawless-based matchmaking are the shitters who can't go flawless. We had reports of significant numbers of players resetting 5-0 or 6-0 cards, but we saw around 16k total cards that were reset while flawless, but under 7 wins. Given the vast number of games and cards played, 2.7 million cards started this week. This isn't a lot, but it is something we are watching, as it is unhealthy for the mode if it becomes more common. Normally we see nearly 50% of the players who go flawless doing so with someone else who is already flawless. Last week it was 56%. This can either be a traditional carry or just playing with friends. That number dropped to 16% this week, which is unexpectedly low for friend game content. Yeah, that was super low because nobody liked flawless-based matchmaking. Like, me and my brother and my friend, we all went flawless, but we had one more friend who hadn't gone flawless that week, and he was constantly like, oh, let's go, let's play. And I feel that. I understand, because he wanted to go flawless. And I don't blame him. Adept reads regret. Great weapon. But it was so hard. Every game was a sweat fest, like really, really, really bad. It was, in my opinion, unplayable. But to address this, we are making 2 changes in week 3. We are waiting until the Sunday morning reset, 10 a.m. PT, to enable the flawless pool. This serves as a middle ground between week 1 and week 2 and is a semi-permanent placement for enabling the flawless pool. As always, we'll be looking at both analytics and feedback, so keep telling us what is working and what isn't. I like that. That's fine. I think that's a good mix, because the people who still like flawless-based matchmaking will still get it, and people who don't like it won't get it, at least in that first half, which I think is a reasonable amount of time to get your carries in and just as many flawlesses as you want to try to get. We are working on some deeper matchmaking solutions, which we hope lets us remove the flawless pool. Look out for more info in mid-late October. We are turning off matchmaking help until you have played at least 2 matches during the weekend. I don't even know what matchmaking help is, but okay. In addition to the previous announced changes, players will no longer get special ammo replenished when being revived, adding hold functionality to purchase gear, weapons received from the reputation now have the masterwork. Unfortunately, while we previously announced that we would be moving the matchmaking counter for this week, this change wasn't quite able to make the 3.3.0.3 patch. Looking further forward, we expect to take another swing at the matchmaking to keep some of the solo/lower skill protections from week 2 without strongly negatively affecting flawless players. We are looking at adjusting to rewards for round and match wins on 7-win cards. Other than that, updates and Trials TWAB reports will be less common as we get Trials into a more stable state. Okay, I like that. Iron Banner is back next week, so after Trials Labs Capture Zone, Trials takes a week off and will return October 8th. I thought I heard that, so Trials will be gone when Iron Banner is out. That's cool. That's fine. I don't care. This is talking about Threads of Light, which is their digital fashion magazine. I would love to get in this. We partner with 3 Guardians who had previously created their own fashion looks to highlight on their first cover. They posed for our 4 cameras and outlined their looks for you to recreate. The next time you're on the red carpet, be ready to answer the question, who are you wearing, with either Numbly, Muffin Bandit, or Vanguard Vogue. It's cool to see that Muffin Bandit got in. He's pretty cool. It's a pretty good looking transmog to me. I would actually switch the helmet. I'm not a big fan of this. I would change it to something else. Definitely not bad though. Good job. This one's not bad either. Your inner vanity might be whispering, hey, I want to be on that cover. If you fancy your Guardian posing for the next editions of Threads of Light, we have good news for you. It's time for another fashion show. Similar to previous shows of fashion, we will be hunting for looks that catch our eye and sharing them on the suit of social channels across the globe. All you have to do is share a shot of your Guardian's appearance page and use hashtag Threads of Light on Instagram or Twitter. You can also tag @DestinyTheGame on our account for your region. We will be picking winners until September 30th. Then we'll pick one of each class to be on the next cover of Threads of Light sometime for the next few months. Everyone we feature will get the fashion show emblem, but only one Hunter, Titan, and Warlock will make it to the next cover. Start digging through your wardrobes and create your look. good luck on the runway. Really want to be on this. I have actually something in mind for my Warlock. I think I might be able to pull something off. We'll see. These are the Prime rewards if you have Prime. Season's challenges. Clash of Cobalt. Known issues. Oh, wait. Hold on. Bottom Sapphire Turbine might not be extending the duration of the Ravenous Beast perk anymore when dealing damage. Interesting. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the TWAB. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Comment down in the comment section how you feel about these trials changes, because honestly, I don't know how I feel about some of them. A lot of them I agree with, a lot of them I disagree with, but let me know in the comments. Until then, see you guys.